Uh, Hi, I'm here to talk about how I would change Vox from Hazbin Hotel. I think that the writing in Hazbin Hotel is incredible. I think it's one of the best written shows of all time. So I'm not trying to imply that I would do a better job than the people that made Hazbin Hotel. I thought it would be fun to think about how I would do things, not because I think that I'm anywhere up to the level in terms of writing stuff as the Hazbin Hotel people. I just thought it'd be fun to share what I would do. When it comes to Vox's backstory, I would change it to make Vox more sympathetic. Uh, the thing I would have for Vox, when he was a human and was a news reporter, I would have it where Vox's backstory was that he was a news reporter that would pretty much say anything that would get lots of attention from people, even if he was telling uh, stories that other reporters weren't, where he was being more bold with what he would say things that he knows would either get audiences to really root for him and cheer, or to really capture their interest. Friends along the way, and would also ignore the interests of the people, not reporting what the stories that they're supposed to hear, just throw out whatever stuff will help him get lots of attention, lots of views, help him become incredibly popular. And he would be very ignorant and would eventually ignore those closest to him and ruin his friendships because he was obsessed with fame. And then when in hell, when he is the television guy, with the V's, in season two, Vox's big villain plan would be similar. But I would change some things. Something big that I would change, where Vox would want to give Hell its own protection, where he would, instead of talking about wanting to take over heaven, he would talk about defending Hell from more attacks like what Adam and his army did. And he would want Vaggie to join the V's. Starts with a V for Vaggie's name, but also Vaggie uh, was a former angel who is now in hell and is protecting it, and Vox would want her to lead a new army that he would have, and the new army would be to attack anybody that they thought would be any potential threat to hell. And Vox would send Vaggie on quests and would try to manipulate her into getting rid of people that are in his way. And Vaggie wouldn't be so easily fooled, but that'd be part of his plan. Vox would try to manipulate the media into thinking he wants to protect everybody in hell, keep them all safe from heaven's attack, and try to make all of heaven look bad. Try to throw Emily under the bus because she's from heaven, try to make it seem like all those people are bad. None of them can be trusted. Trying to spread uh, information like that wouldn't actually be true. And in reality, instead of wanting to protect all of hell, Vox would want to protect himself, his fellow V's, and at least a close group of fans that can cheer him on and give him validation. But to anybody who's not on his side, they would be considered an enemy to Vox. He would not care about their safety, and he would try to make Charlie look like a villain because she is friends with Emily, who is from heaven, and he would try to make it seem like Charlie isn't actually trying to help the people from hell. She's trying to help the people from heaven. He would try to spread lies about that and would try to make uh, people like Charlie and Emily seem like bad guys that want to continue what Adam did when in reality that's not what they want to do. And I would have it where it's made more clear that Vox does care about Valentino and Velvet. He would be selfish. He would still focus a lot on his own personal goals and making himself the best. But he would still want Valentino and Velvet to be close with him. And when Vaggie would be part of the group, the head of his army, Vox would care about her during that time. And when he finds out that Vaggie is still associated with Charlie, still trying to help the Hazbin Hotel, and is more concerned about helping um, Charlie and her friends than helping the other V's, Vox would see that as a betrayal, similarly to how Lute would see it with Vaggie, although it would be a little bit more personal, where Vox would actually genuinely care about Vaggie for a while and would see Vaggie as part of his group, one of his three best friends. And when Vaggie was still with the good guys and would go against what Vox was doing and try to stop his plans, Vox would see that as a personal betrayal. Um, and so that's how I would change Vox. I don't know if that would actually make things better, but I thought it'd be a fun thing to think about.